Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Matt from SnusCENTRAL.org and SnusTV.com. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a very special snus. This video might be a little bit longer than the other videos that I do, just because I really like this snus. And it's from a really good guy too. So today, we're going to be taking a look at the long-awaited, right here guys, let it focus, Snubie X Ministry of Snus Bourbon Whiskey and Vanilla. So, first, let's take a look at the portions. Let's take a look at this can, and we'll talk about the full flavor profile in this review. Alright guys, taking a look at the Snubie X Ministry of Snus Bourbon Whiskey and Vanilla can. Check this out. Isn't this awesome? So, I know that Chad really likes white cans. So do I. I'm a sucker for white cans. I think they just look very sharp and classy looking. This is no exception. Take a look at this. I really like this this graphic up here because I love the rings. Like, it's very similar to a Scroof product. I like the seal stamp here. Very nice touch. That's the Ministry of Snus logo, I believe. And you have the blender signature and this table, which looks like a really, I mean, this looks like a craft snus, and it definitely is. But I love this. This reminds me of the general, what was it? The small batch licorice. And if Chad got an idea from that can for this can design here, man, hats off to you, because I love that can, and this is very close to that. So really love that can design. On the side, you do have the dumb warning label, which I know everybody hates. But I guess for now it's got to be there. Other than that, it looks nice. So you have Snus, Snubie X Ministry of Snus, large, again Snus, and then let me line this up. Look at that, classified. I love that classified stamp on there. That just gives it a really nice touch. And on the back you have another warning label and some information here as far as the ingredients and how many grams of snus is in here, which is 16 grams. If you look at the catch lid, it's got an awesome spiral pattern. Look at that, guys. That is a cool touch. It's got a nice raised spiral pattern. Looks like a whirlpool or something like that. Really cool. And it's got 3 finger indentation or fingernail cutouts, so you can quickly access the catch lid. And it really doesn't, affect the look of that catch lid either, which is nice. Let's take a look at these portions. So they are they're all, I shouldn't say all white, because they're not an all white snus, but it's a portion that is white. It's a white portion. And these are large white portion formats. Look at how big that snus is there. So it definitely fills your upper lip. As you can see here, very plump in the upper lip. Feels very nice. Super soft portions as well. The one thing that I will say about these is that they do drip quite a bit. So if you're trying to use this at work and trying to be a little bit discreet, just be aware that these are a little bit more drippy at times. They will stain your teeth. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, you're looking at 20 portions per can here, which is another nice touch. And yeah, you definitely get your money's worth out of this craft product. So that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at the flavor profile. Alright guys, so flavor profile on bourbon whiskey and vanilla. This stuff is freaking fantastic. When you first pop this snus in, wow, it's interesting. So, the very first portion I've had of this, I gotta warn you, it sort of tasted like, for the first minute, it tasted like vanilla chapstick. Gotta warn you about that. But, if you keep it in, and wait after that 1 minute mark, it's not long, 60 seconds, you get an awesome flavor profile. I mean, this stuff is super complex, very deep. You could pull flavor out of this for an hour and a half. just to let you know. What I got out of this snus is vanilla, like a natural vanilla bean flavor mixed with bourbon. So you get characteristics of oak, some caramel flavoring in there, a slight sweetness, maybe some honey, some spices, which is interesting. I got spices such as clove, like very mild clove, cinnamon tones, and just maybe just a touch of pepper, but it's not super spicy. It doesn't have like a chili kick or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about that. But it does have a little bit of interesting spiciness going on in there. So if you like that complexity of wood and vanilla and caramel and honey and those spicy tones like the clove and the cinnamon, natural cinnamon, it is, wow, it is just a super complex flavor profile. Also, I noticed that this has a little bit of like a smoky type character. It's got to be in the tobacco, but it's not like overpowering, say like your General Onyx or maybe like Smoky Oak if you've ever had that from General. It's nothing like that, but it's very faint wisps of smoke in the background. And I found that very interesting. And again, maybe that's coming from the tobacco. Speaking of the tobacco in here, I don't know exactly what kind of tobaccos are used in this. Maybe I should ask Chad about that. But the tobacco flavors that blend with the bourbon and the vanilla is fantastic. It's very earthy, very rich, and you get more of the tobacco flavors after you reach about the 45-minute mark. Keep that in mind. The tobacco really mixes with the oak or the bourbon in the snus. So if you're really wanting to pull out tobacco, it's sort of, I wouldn't say completely covered up, but it's covered up slightly by the other intense, rich flavors that are in this snus. This is something that is very, very special. This is a snus that is great for special occasions, great for like weddings, social gatherings, maybe SnusCon this year, hopefully. And it's a treat, and it's very limited. So if you're looking at getting this snus and you're thinking about it, I would say pause the video, go get an order, and just enjoy it. Because you're really missing out if you haven't ordered this snus yet. Chad, I can't stress this enough. You and the team at Ministry of Snus have done a fantastic job at the blend of this snus. I know your other offerings like Brandy Alexander that you made in the past was one of my all-time favorite snoozes, but this, man, this stuff really, I think in my personal opinion, dethrones Brandy Alexander. And that says a lot for me because I'm not like a bourbon drinker. I really like whiskey. I know my way around some good quality whiskeys. And even though I'm not a bourbon drinker, man, this is great. This is really good stuff. I mean, I can't stress that enough. Yeah. My next order that I'm getting, I'm going to order a couple cans of this because, I like this snus. Okay, let's talk about nicotine strength. So nicotine strength is 1.2%. It definitely does feel like a strong snus. So, I would advise you, if you do not use strong snus in the morning, stay away from this stuff until after lunch or after dinner, or maybe even after your first regular strength snus. Because I tried this stuff a couple times in the morning because I had a craving for it, and it set me back in my chair. I was sitting there staring at my ceiling like, okay, what did I do? I questioned my life at that point, just for a second. Because this stuff does hit pretty strong, even though it's at a 1.2%. So if you like strong snus, this is doing quite well, but man, this stuff can get strong at some time. So keep that in mind. Flavor longevity. Flavor longevity is legendary. Legendary. So this is a white portion. As you guys know, white portions last quite a long time in the upper lip. I was saying, okay, sweet, I can get an hour of flavor out of this. I was wrong. I pulled an hour and 45 minutes out of this snus. I know that's probably long for some of you guys, but I really wanted to get the full effect of this flavor. An hour and 45 minutes is nothing to sneeze at, especially for a white portion. Holy cow, the amount of flavor that's in this snus and the complexity you will pull out of this is crazy. So again, with that vanilla that really initially hits you, in the bourbon, when you get about the 45-minute mark, the vanilla sort of tones down a little bit, goes into the background. Then you get more of the sweetness coming out, more of the honey tones and the caramel tones. When you hit about an hour mark, more of the tobacco presence comes out, and the sweetness starts to ramp up just a little bit. But then you get more of the spices, more of the wood tones. At the hour and 45-minute mark, it sort of stales out just a little bit, but you do get more of the tobacco. The tobacco becomes very intense, or more intense, and the wood tones become more present, which is very interesting. Sometimes I keep snoozes in for like 2 hours just to see how their flavor develops and if anything changes. But yeah, so that's really what I got at about the hour and 45-minute mark, is those super complex tones of flavors. It is insane the amount of flavor that you could pull out of this snus. So, I mean, hats off to Chad and everybody involved at Ministry of Snus for the flavor complexity on this. I cannot sing its praises, I mean, anymore. I already went through pretty much a full can of this. I'm on my second can, and I've had this snus for 3-4 days now, and holy cow, I'm really enjoying this. So, if anything, if you're taking away anything from this video, Chad did a good job, Ministry of Snus did a great job, flavor's on point, and, I mean, can we talk about that can again? Look at that can. That is sweet. That is awesome. Just very well done. So, that's pretty much my review for this snus. And, again, hats off to everybody involved in this project. It's amazing. If you guys want to stay connected in the world of Swedish Snus, please be sure to check out none other than SnusCENTRAL.org for the latest articles my friend Larry Waters wrote and Mo Unz in his Drunken Stupor of a World. Don't forget to check out our Facebook and Instagram page too, guys. We have some awesome posts on both of those social media platforms to stay involved with some quick hits of information along the day, and really to keep you guys informed on everything quality Swedish Snus. We do have a Facebook group, and I want to say hello to all of our awesome members. I mean, we have some people on there that, great people, great posts from you guys, so keep it up. Thanks again from me and everybody here at SnusCENTRAL.org that are contributing to our Facebook group. Thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I just can't say enough good things about our groups. So, for more videos, be sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up and the bell button on the channel here. Really appreciate all your guys' support, and I really appreciate everybody that has really contributed over my 5-year career here at SnusTV.com. So thank you, everybody. I will have more live streams coming up here in the future. Probably going to do one this Sunday, hopefully, or sometime next week. So stay tuned for all that. In the meantime, guys, again, pick up some of the snus and let me know down in the comments if it'll focus. Got a new camera, so I'm letting it focus here. Here we go. So let me know how much you guys enjoyed this snus. If you picked it up or if you've tried it yet, let me know. Till next time, guys, you know the drill. Enjoy good snus. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.